Hi everyone, my name is Parchia. I have taken over Jim's kitchen. Don't tell him. Today is National Opposites Day, and I'm probably the opposite of Jim. Jim has short hair, I've got long hair. Jim's white, I am black, and I love that. Jim also eats meat, and I'm a vegan. So I'm going to show you today how to make a really easy and delicious kale salad. Everyone that I've made this for loves it. What you will need is obviously some kale. This is 2 bunches of kale that I've already started chopping, and I'll show you some kale secrets. 2 cloves of chopped garlic, 1 or 2 tomatoes, make sure they're really ripe, 1 or 2 lemons, you're going to use the juice for that, 1 large red onion, some soy sauce, and some olive oil. So I started by chopping my kale really finely, and here's my trick. There's always this woody spine in there. So if you start at the top and just put your fingers together and pull down, you will pull out that spine. So you'll have this, and you can throw that away. Then I chop my kale very finely. Be careful. Always try to use a sharp knife and tuck your fingers under. That'll keep you from getting cut. And you want to chop it so it's pretty evenly chopped. And you can use any kind of kale, whether it's the curly leaf, the dinosaur kale, you can use red kale. I just kind of use whatever I have on hand, which this is a nice curly kale. Okay, and there you have that. The next step is you're going to thinly slice your red onion. And if it's a big onion, I cut it in half, and I do the half moons. But you want them to be really thin. And these will look great in that salad. You're gonna get a lot of great color, a lot of great texture, and a lot of great nutrition. Okay, so once you have your onions sliced, you're going to put that in a large bowl. Got that right there. And you're going to add the ingredients for your dressing. So this is 2 bunches of kale. I'm going to double the recipe, and I'm sure that Jim will write it in for you down there. So it's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then you're going to add your garlic. And that's already starting to smell great. On top of that, you're going to add your shredded kale. And then your lemon juice. I like to use fresh lemons because I think it tastes a lot better than the bottled stuff. So you just hold your hand there and catch your pits. So it's the juice of 1 lemon to start. And then this is the fun part. you're actually going to get in there with your hands and start massaging everything. The acid from the lemon and the oil will actually start breaking down your kale, and it also take a lot of the bitterness out of your red onions. I find that sometimes this is best when I make it one day, let it sit overnight, and use it the next day. And I've had people who say they don't like kale tell me that they really like kale salad. Okay, so you're gonna keep massaging that until it's broken down, and you can see it's starting to shrink a little bit. And then you're going to add your tomato. Now you can use either grape tomatoes that you cut in half, cherry tomatoes. Today we're going to add just a regular tomato, and we're going to dice that and massage that in as well. Just a little bit there on the end that didn't want to cut. Okay. And there you have it. We'll plate it for serving. Okay, I'm going to step away for just a second. And get a fork because I got to taste this. Get just a little bit of everything. So I've got some red onion, some of the tomato, and some of the kale. That is good. So, Jim and I may be very opposite, but Jim likes good food just like I do. Jim, thanks for letting me take over your channel, and next time I'm in Maine, I'll swing by.